Hey Scorpio, it's Chronic Joy Tarot. This is going to be your September 2017 Zen Tarot reading. We're going to work a little more on another aspect of our spiritual self to develop and see how that shows up in our world. Okay, I have this flying bird spread here from the Zen Tarot deck, and then I pulled one oracle card from Earth Magic by Stephen Farmer. And the card that I pulled for our guidance at this time for you is the lake, the card of stillness. If you look at this lake scene here, there's just everything's at rest. Everything's at rest. Even though there's a depth, there's a lot going on under the surface, it's still time. This is guiding you at this time to pause, to take some time. Find a break from, your environment, from the probably nonstop chatter in your mind. Find a break from it. And it's actually really important for you to seek stillness now. Stillness, taking a pause from your the daily activity, taking a pause from maybe too much electronics going on in your life, too much, external happenings. And it's just critical for you right now to seek stillness. And it's really important if you can find that within yourself. Okay, let's see. So this is your starting point here. And I've got here the card of schizophrenia. So what this is telling me for you, Scorpio, is you may be in a place where you're indecisive. You aren't sure whether to go left or right. You aren't sure, like this figure here is caught between the ledges and doesn't know whether to let go of his arms or his legs first, because either way he sees one outcome, right? He's just gonna fall. But sometimes taking a leap of faith is important, and I would say this is also a mind card. So I would say you've got a lot of back and forth going on in your mind, and which really reinforces the need to pause, take a break from it. Find a place where you can be, probably a place in nature where you can be perfectly still and touch down into what's going on beyond, what's in your mind or what is showing up actively in your life. Go beyond that, go within, go way beyond that. Now, we all have a place that's beneath and beyond what we see as who we are. We show up in our world mostly with our ego, right? Most of us do, because it's our identity. We've created it. We want to show people this is who I am. I am a doctor. I am a father. I am a mother. That is who I am. All these labels are who I am, right? But the soul knows more than that. The soul knows better than that. That who you are is actually rooted way beneath all of those surface labels. We're so much more than that. And when we get caught up too much in the identity, that we've created for ourselves, we get stuck because our mind, it can't keep up. It can't keep up. So you're guided right now to take a pause. If you have something you're battling with internally, take a break from it. Literally go find a place in nature where you can clear your mind, clear your energy, have more connection to what is beneath all of that. Okay? You might be feeling a little sad inside. You might be feeling a little sense of loss and, a longing for something that isn't coming about. Again, if that's the case, it feels like the opposite thing to do, but you're guided to do nothing. You're guided to rest and seek stillness from deep within you. Let's see. Yeah, because this next card showing up here is guiding you in your daily life to have patience, to know if you see the cycle of the moon, how it, starts new, it waxes, becomes full, then it wanes, and then it becomes new again. Every single month, right? Every cycle, it's just always going to come around again. So have patience. Have patience that this place you find yourself in that might be too wrapped up in your own thoughts and your own, the way you see who you are, but from an external point, right? Let's see, how am I trying to say this? The way you show up in your life and express yourself to others reflects back to you, right? And if you show up and tell others, this is who I am, and this is what I do, and this is what I'm about, you're going to get that perception and judgment back towards you. But if you just wash away, those external labels and touch back down to who you are beneath it all, and have patience that you're developing and that you're growing and that you're making your own progress internally. It may not show up, people may not see it, but you can break these patterns that your mind restricts you with. Okay? Yep. I mean, how much more clear could it be? Turning in, this figure is literally on the water. So another water sign, you're a water sign, right? It's all about finding the depth of yourself and allowing everything else to fall away. Just be still. It's really time to just stop. Stop with all that external trying to label yourself and show up as something and be validated by others as something. And it's time to stop all that. It really is. It's time to just be. If you can, you will have success. You'll find that things move in your life in a more positive, free-flowing way. If you can really face the fact that you're in your own way right now and stopping it all and just being, find that place in nature where you can just breathe, right? Take a breath. It will work for you. It will. I know it doesn't feel like, oh yeah, look at that. And then the next internal energy, these cards here on this left side are all internal energies that others may not see, but that are going on within you. You're going to have a big breakthrough. You'll have a sense of reconnection to your sense of self, to who you are, to your empowerment. This is the third chakra that's being, lit up here and actually busted apart. So you're going to find new ways of seeing and being and showing up in this world. But it starts within, and it starts with letting go of the thoughts that block you. And the last external energy, this external line is great. So if you can get, it's the celebration card. That's your outcome. That's your whole insight into this whole reading. It starts with the stillness. It starts with touching down within, shedding the mind, shedding those thoughts that restrict you, and learning to really go more intrinsically, more with what your inner guidance tells you. Really, really following that more. It will show up. It will show up in your life. It will show up as you'll have movement, you'll have success, and you'll have some fun. You'll have a reason to celebrate. It will show up. Your relationships will get better. Your understanding of others will get better once you begin to understand yourself better. I hope this makes sense. And thank you so much, you guys, for sticking with my channel. It's really starting to grow. I love all your likes and comments. Leave me some if you wish. And other than that, I'll be back in the middle of the month with an update, a new reading for you. Okay? Thanks, Scorpio. I hope you do the work. It's all waiting for you. All the fun. Okay, take care. Bye.